So you put this in the discussions, bro.
Yeah, let's move to the discussions because you said you wanted to have this topic on the podcast, B.
This one.
This is when we was talking about, and to preface it, me and him was texting the other day, and you sent me a tweet from Ice saying like time don't matter, you guys don't really care about time. When Kendrick drops, y'all gonna listen to it, and I don't think that's the argument that me and you are really having. We're gonna listen to it, yes, but I think time matters in terms of like who's winning right now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and me and him was going back and forth. And I'll say, like, to me, I think Kendrick, and I've said this before in plenty of podcasts, Kendrick takes a long while to come out with stuff. And I think he needs that time because he really just can't come up with stuff quickly like that or on the fly. Yeah. Someone like a Drake can do that. To me, and I'm not saying that Drake and Kendrick are on the same level lyrically or, like, writing-wise, but Drake, to me, can turn out something quicker and it'd be a bit more wittier and punchier than Kendrick can. Mm-hmm. Because we have not seen Kendrick ever come out with something really fast or on a flip of a dime. Like, we've never seen Kendrick come out with, like, an album and then, like, a mixtape right after or anything like that. And so my theory was that Kendrick is waiting because he cannot come out with something good in a short amount of time, which is why I think we've been waiting about 3 to 4 weeks now since Push-Ups came out. He has not come out with anything yet. Now, like we said in the previous podcast, Maul from the New Warrior Maul podcast suspects that this might be part of the new Kendrick rollout for his new album coming out in May. Me, if he does do it like that, I think it's whack because it's like, why are you shooting at people but you never fire back when they respond to you? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he has to respond to everybody, but every time he shot at people, and I'm not saying shot as in like, oh, he really tried to hurt someone, but every time he's like called someone out kind of, and they respond, he's never responded in history. And so to me, I just feel like Kendrick cannot come out with something quick, and this is kind of proving my point, on the fly, and it'd be good. Because he just hasn't come out with something quick. And I'm not saying you got to rest something out and it'd be bad and we all dog it, but also you not coming out with something right now is very telling. Yeah. I know you see and hear everything, Kendrick. So what is taking you so long? Are you coming up and crafting that album? Because I know people dogged on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I know they did. I'm not saying it's a horrible album. I would never say Mr. Morale and Big Steppers is a horrible album. It's an album that's definitely not for me. I'll say that. But I will say that Kendrick definitely does take his time when he does craft his art. And this right here, he's just taking way too much time. And this is a battle where it's definitely an essence of the moment type thing where we're more concerned of like who's winning in the moment right now. And time-wise, we're like fiending for what's happening, especially with the whole social media age.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's pretty much just like Kendrick is a guy that's like, oh yeah, I'm an artist. I don't put out microwavable music. Mm-hmm. But my whole thing is, since like you said, we have no evidence of him ever doing that, I can't hold it against him.
But is the absence of evidence really not the evidence? What if the absence of evidence is the evidence?
That's like the same thing.
Mm-mm. I said...
You saying like, oh, just because you didn't do it mean that's the evidence you can't.
Yes.
I know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying that's the same thing. He didn't do it, so how we know if he can do it?
Because he didn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it cancels each other's out, B.
Yes and no.
Yes and yes.
Because
it does.
You think Kendrick's going to come out, hey guys, I can't come out with something quick, therefore that's why they respond to Drake in a timely manner.
No, bro, like that's why I go by history. Like if you do anything, when you do any type of statistic, any type of like research, it's going to have history involved. I can't compare Kendrick dissing somebody to Drake's because Drake's his bar, like if you had like a freaking attributes meter, Drake's meter of beefing is higher. Kendrick's not. Yeah. So Drake could win this because of more experience he has. Mm-hmm. So I just can't hold that on to Kendrick. That was my argument. Stop
starting stuff and not participating in it.
Yeah, you can say that. But like I said, we don't know when he's gonna go. Because when he go, we're all gonna be tuned in.
Yes, of course.
We're all gonna be ready. So that's my whole thing. That's why I'm like.
But we're gonna think it's corny if he does it like a year later though.
I won't.
It's gonna be corny if he does it like a year later.
I wouldn't care if it was corny. I wouldn't care.
It could be. It don't have to be good.
If it was really good and people didn't, people still gonna care.
Yeah,
they're gonna care. Wanna know why they're gonna care? Because they're gonna talk about it. Yeah. If you didn't care about it, you're not gonna.
No, I didn't say not care. I said it's gonna be corny.
Well, is it gonna be corny? Because I'm thinking about the dude in the comments talking about nobody gonna care. I'm still thinking about that whole thing. Because like people gonna care.
No one's gonna really care about the beef of Kendrick. I mean, in terms of like, oh well, we kind of passed that now, kind of thing. Like if Kendrick fires back and Drake does not fire, okay, so say a year goes by. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical, and I'm gonna give y'all a hypothetical there in the comment section. I give you a hypothetical. Drake a year from now, this is 2024. A year from now, 2025, he has an album, last track on it, just like how J. Cole's might delete later. Last track is a diss to Drake.
You mean Kendrick?
No, Kendrick. His last track on his album is towards Drake.
Yeah.
are we really gonna care about the beef or be like, dog, Kendrick, like you took too long. Like we don't really care about.
We're gonna care.
Like it could be a good song, but
did you know how long Pusha T and Drake been beefing?
Yes.
And look, Pusha dropped that Exodus or what in like 2013, 2012?
But he was kind of taking multiple shots, but also people didn't care about Pusha T like that, though.
Bro, that track was huge. That was a big thing. That song was huge. Bro, doing hip-hop, yes, it wasn't like social media big, but it was big. Amongst hip-hop fans,
yes,
it was big.
Hip-hop fans, yes.
And people knew about it.
I'm saying big.
Well, like a back-to-back big? Come on, bro. I'm just saying it had, people was like, yo, this is crazy. So look, then Pusha threw some more shots. Like in 20, what's that, 18? Mm-hmm. Come on, like, bro, nobody cares. Like, they don't care about time. Like, yes, we in a microwave era right now because it's social media. We want things instantly. But, bro, you got to understand, we still are humans. Like, we're still like drama. Like, we grab towards negativity. So regardless, we're going to still be tuned in. Even if Kendrick responds a year later. Even though it's like, yeah, bro, it's not a little too late, bro. It's never too late for some beef, bro. I'm telling you,
it's gonna be corny though.
It's not gonna be corny.
It's gonna be corny. The time, him being on the clock, if he doesn't respond in a timely manner, it's corny.
It's not.
It's corny. It's like, why are you rehashing something that we talked about a year ago?
It's not corny, B.
Like, it can be good, but it still could be corny.
It's not. How's it corny?
Okay, so look at it like this, right? Remember when Drake was going against Meek Mill? Yeah. He came out with the not
Charged
W freestyle. He came out with Charged Up. Meek went on Twitter. Drake said, "Okay, I got some
Twitter
for that."
fingers. Yeah.
Guess what? Back to back came out. Ooh.
Yeah.
Weeks, months went by. Then Meek responded. We already didn't care because we thought Drake won. Then he came out with the whack song. We was roasting him.
It was weeks or months. What'd you say?
It was some weeks or months. I'm not sure.
But bro,
look how long ago it was. We didn't care about that beef anymore. When
you comparing Meek Mill to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, but also it's just like both of them. Well, no.
You know what
Meek had more riding on him because he was a battle rapper.
You know, no, but look, you gotta understand what Meek did. He went to Twitter. That's when people made fun of him.
Yeah, but right now, Kendrick is looking scared because he hasn't said nothing at all.
He don't look scared. He's just not saying anything. Nobody knows.
Scared, B.
I don't know what the man.
Hey, you trying to ride on this roller coaster?
Yeah,
scared.
I can't say that on nobody, bro.
I can.
You could.
I think Kendrick is getting in his head right now, potentially. He's getting in his head right now. He's like, F, like, what if I do this? F, no. What if I do this? F, no. Like, Kendrick, like, Drake has really gotten in his head.
Yeah, that's what, and you know, it's people saying Drake feeling the same way. It's nobody knows. You got two sides, bro.
Yeah, we never know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's just I'm not. I just don't know. In these type of situations, bro, I can't speculate, bro. Because, like, these is like, it's to me, this war right now. I don't know what's going on the other end. Yeah, Drake is on the defensive. Like, he's putting it out.
He's on He's on the offense.
I'm saying he's on defensive.
No,
like, I'm saying he's trying to defend everything that, offense, defensive, whatever.
He has a strong offense toward his defense.
I'm saying he's trying to like get ahead of everything. So he's trying to put everything out, like, before like Kendrick can say anything. That's what I mean. So I'm like,
yes and no, because Drake has been kind of patient. He was like, "Yo, it's today. It's today." He's been patient.
How has he been patient? Right when he dropped, he started clowning. That's not patience.
Yeah, but guess what?
What are you talking about?
Drake was on tour. Kendrick is not. What is Kendrick's?
Bro, this has nothing to do with the tour.
Yes, it does.
Okay, look, Drake dropped something, right?
Yes,
and then right after he dropped,
was on tour. People's waiting on him. You got to think about what he's doing
Drake,
on tour.
I mean,
he's going out. He's responding.
Chase,
he has to remember his lyrics.
B, I'm not talking about before tour. I'm talking about after he put out the track. He haven't been patient. He's been waiting. He's ready.
That's what I'm saying.
He put out freaking 2 songs. He can't even wait.
That's what I'm saying.
So how he been patient? That's not patience. This boy is ready.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's been ready.
It's almost been a month.
His 3 weeks is compared to Drake's 2 weeks.
He had like that. We don't know how long ago he wrote that.
I don't know.
We don't. So that's what I'm saying. Kendrick Ben had that. Drake had to respond in 3 weeks to we don't know what type of attack, how long they had that in the tuck right there. We didn't even know We Don't Trust You was against Drake. They had that all in the tuck and we didn't know.
I don't know, bro.
This is crazy to me. Kendrick, you need to respond, god dang it. Everybody out here making some very bad takes on Twitter. Yeah. They are horrible.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
People are saying that Kendrick albums, there's no good Kendrick album. I'm like, all right, dog. Like, come on.
Look, bro, look. I'm not getting into all the whole, like, it's crazy stuff people say on Twitter. I'm not even entertaining it. I don't care.
I do.
I'm already out of it, bro. I'm done. I don't even care.
Now, is this because Kendrick is taking too long? Is it because Drake was egging it on too much?
No, it's all the stuff that it's the Drake going in on Twitter. It's Kendrick having respond. It's the whole Rick Ross, the Kanye, the whole thing of trying to like take down Drake. I don't like that. I talked about it in the last podcast. I just want Drake and Kendrick to go at it. I said this before when J. Cole, I'm like, yo, I don't even want J. Cole to respond. I want Drake to respond. Because I know Drake. This is what Drake do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I like to see both of them go out. I just, like, me being a fan, I'm not going to count Drake out. And I'm not going to count Kendrick out. Even though I know I have more faith in Drake because Drake has more experience. I'm going by history. I have no history with Kendrick with beef. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't say anything. That's just how I am. I can't go. I can't go off a limb and just say that. Because when he responds, I'm like, dang. It's like saying like, oh, I don't believe in God, but when you go, you know what I'm saying? You go up there and you see him, you're just like, dang, I shouldn't have said I didn't believe in you, bro. You right here. I don't know.
But I told you all the time, I want him to prove me wrong.
Yeah, he might will, he might not. He
might,
will.
but if he doesn't come out in a timely manner, but that
then
also
you can put that on him. If he never comes out, never say anything, it proves your point.
No, not never. If he doesn't come out in a timely manner and doesn't say anything, then that proves my point that he cannot come up with something good and witty on the fly. Because why? If you start a beef, rap beef, it don't take that long to make a song. Yeah. We know it don't. And Kendrick, yes, we might not know what he's doing. We know he's not on tour. So what is keeping him from coming out with just one song? 1 2 to 3 minute song of him just barring out. What is keeping him from doing that?
I don't know.
Is he still fishing for like dirt on Drake? Like, I'm just really curious to see because Drake, he was on tour. He was like, all right, I'm done doing what I was doing with all my songs and the whole set I gotta come out with from being exhausted from that. Boom, let me go out there. Boom, let me come out with something else too. I'm waiting on you. I'm egging you on. You should be here to come up to the task to fight. Where is Kendrick at? Kendrick is a good artist. Kendrick is a great rapper, a great lyricist. I don't need him to be the best at his top A game on this diss track. I just need you to come out with something of substance, poke at Drake. It's easy. We can make fun of Drake. That's nothing. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Kendrick can do it as well. I just want to see why Kendrick hasn't responded in such time when he's shot out at other people before. And I'm not saying like he shot at them like disrespectfully. He shot at them. They responded. He never responds.
But Control's different. The Drake stuff is he actually went direct. That's when he gets his
but I feel like
he haven't responded yet. But with Control is different. He wasn't coming at them. He was just saying like, if I want to track with y'all, I'm trying to murder y'all. It wasn't like, oh, you whack, your album whack. That's what he did to Drake. But so Drake responding, perfect.
So to me, in the art of hip hop and the sport of hip hop, I feel like if other people who were responding to Kendrick during the Control era, say Big Crit, let's get that example because Big Crit had one of the best responses during that era. I feel like stop.
It was all right.
You a capper. I feel like Kendrick should have got on that beat and started just rapping or spazzing like that, just for the sport of hip hop. Because you're not just gonna shoot. Because that's my thing, B. If we're going into war, we know we're going into war. Me and you know that we're gonna fight someone. They don't know that we're gonna shoot at them yet, like directly. Are we not gonna have a backup plan just in case they start firing back too?
But that wasn't the thing. That wasn't his point. He wasn't trying to beef with nobody.
You don't think Kendrick was trying to beef with Drake with this like that verse?
I didn't say that. I'm talking about Control. You're speaking of Control.
No,
you brought up Crit.
No, yeah, but I'm done with that point. I'm talking about like that. So you know like that.
I agree with you on like that. I said, yo, he said something. Drake should respond, and Kendrick haven't responded yet to Drake.
Yeah, but it's like, why hasn't he?
I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here. Like, look, me, bro, I can't just say stuff just to say it.
I do.
I have to feel it, bro.
I got to have that.
And I don't feel it. So me, how I am, bro, I'm really authentic. I am who I am. And it's hard for me I just don't know with this one. Mm-hmm. If Drake, I never was hard on Drake because Drake didn't respond. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I said Drake gonna respond the next day. Mm-hmm. Just from history. I don't know, I have no history on Kendrick. I can't say anything. And I don't know why people think I'm caping for Kendrick. I'm not.
Yeah, they said that you and Krispy Kreme
I'm not, bro. I'm going by history. By history, I got Drake up. I picked Drake to win. He's battle tested. Kendrick's not. I just don't know what this man doing over there, and I'm not gonna defend him by being like, hey, he's gonna come back with a harder song. I'm like, bro, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I know what Drake's doing. That's all I'm saying. That's why it's hard for me to like. I have no big energy for it.
To me, the evidence for me is in the absence of the evidence itself.
I feel you.
But you are because there's an absence of evidence. Mm-hmm. There's truly no evidence. Yeah, we're literally the opposite coin on this one.
Yeah, it's just like it's like being a part of a crime. You know what I'm saying? No evidence. You ain't got the suspect, bro. No face, no case, bro. Blank face.
Right, I'm just saying. That's Kendrick right now because he's not showing his face.
Hey, so he blank face right now.
No, he's not because he ain't killing nothing. He ain't committing no crime.
Hey man,
the only crime he's committing is taking too goddamn long.
But I'm just saying, like, I know how we are in this era, but like, just going back in time, Like other times when I knew about beef, nobody was doing this.
Yeah, but also this is a whole. Me and you have talked about this on podcasts before.
It's a whole new era. Yeah.
Everything moves a lot faster.
Only thing changed was technology, but this one thing, right? I don't understand what we're like. I brought this up. We're still human. Only thing changes technology. The only thing how you could beef now is on social media. That don't mean I have to respond at the same time you want to respond. That don't mean anything. It's still hip hop. That don't mean I have to respond exactly what you mean. I don't know why people saying this. No, only thing changes is technology. That's it. Everything that's humans, we're still the same people. Nothing has changed but tech. That don't mean that just because you in a faster era and we put out music fast, don't mean I have to do that. That don't mean I have to do that. You don't have to,
but it also shows the adaptability, though.
No.
Because we've had to adapt. We, as a consumer, we didn't have to adapt, but we did adapt. And the actual rappers, the artists themselves, had to adapt of technology moving at a faster pace.
Yeah, but most people get left behind, B. Not most people can do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like when it comes to, I don't know. So like when it comes to people, right? Like when I say when you comes to just being a human, right? Being a part of society. The only thing about society that changes, like I said, is technology. We get more technology, but the human interactions with people never change. Everything is still the same. So if you go back in the past of hip hop, yes, they used to have to battle on stage. You know what I'm saying? They'll beef. Hey, hip hop, hippie to hop. My flows is better than yours.
Back then it was a lot harder to record music than now too.
Yeah, that's different. Like that's technology.
Yeah, which
only thing changes with technology. That's the only thing that changes.
So what does that have to do with Kendrick coming out?
Let me bring it out.
Yeah, go ahead, Cook.
I'm trying to bring you there. So look, so you have like beef in the '90s, right? Yeah, beef in the early 2000s. Like you can go with Nas and Jay-Z. What Jay-Z when did he respond to? When Nas responded to like Takeover. It took him like 2 months. Like I'm just saying, like that isn't a time where technology not crazy, right? But it was people still like
timely manner though, especially for back then.
So how long has it been for Kendrick?
For him to respond?
Yeah. And don't let me go to the 90s and go to like freaking Eazy-E them before freaking a whole year later and them like actually responding to a beef from Dre and them. Like it's just it don't matter to me, bro. I'm just trying to say, yes, we in a time where people want stuff to just come out fast, but like I think just because of the sport is like this, don't mean you have to do it. You don't have to adapt to what people want. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people don't adapt to it because like, I am who I am. Jay-Z don't have to put out an album whenever he want. Drake do that because it's Drake. This is who Drake is. He built his whole career off this. This is him. He gonna let you know, I continue to do this. I write faster than y'all. It's probably ain't this crazy lyrical miracle conceptual album, but I'm putting out stuff and gonna have some quality stuff in part of it. That's Drake. Kendrick is not that. I can't put that on him.
Yeah, but a song though, compared to
but look, you're just saying that. But we don't know. We don't know what his plan is. We don't know how he's gonna do it. We don't know what his plan is.
If he comes out with a whole album just dissing Drake, it's gonna be whack.
I don't think he'll do that. That'll be whack. I will agree with that. He put out one song dissing him when his album come out, cool. But you do a whole album, I'm calling you corny for that. That's corny.
And then why are we waiting for the whole album? Why can't we just have a song? J. Cole came out in a timely manner. While he did delete it, he came out in a timely manner. Yeah. Came out like a week after like that.
But J. Cole not like Kendrick. He puts out music as well. We talked about this.
Yeah. That's why I said that his output rate, I don't think Kendrick could keep up with a J. Cole like that. Consistency-wise, in terms of like him being as good lyrically and still putting out music at a high frequency.
I just know he don't do it.
I just think he can because why doesn't he?
Because he just don't do it. That's like being like, why Nas don't put out radio music? He don't do it. It's just not who he is.
But he could though.
What like radio song? Like what?
Hero from Untitled.
That was a radio track?
Yes, Hero and Make the World Go Round.
It was like,
but Make the World Go Round got effed over because around that time.
When I mean by, I'm gonna say a radio track, I meant a hit.
That's what I'm saying. First of all, Nas one isn't looked at as a radio guy.
Is Kendrick looked at as a radio guy?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He a guy that makes his songs that became hits.
That become big. So he's going to get that radio play.
Yeah, but I'm just, no, he don't. He don't just get radio play just because he's Kendrick. Drake does. What song off Mick Morales and the Big Step is on the radio?
The one with Blast.
What song
I don't know
is
the
that?
name of it. Now, you know I don't know the song.
I haven't even heard the song. I haven't never heard Kendrick on the radio besides I have heard him on the radio.
N95.
That was on the radio?
Push like me like,
I never saw it on the radio. That was not on the radio.
Let me see. Kendrick Lamar. Hopefully I'm not trying to play nothing.
What song's on the radio?
I don't know if Rich Spirit was on there.
Rich Spirit?
But Silent Hill. Get these people off me like,
That was on the radio?
Like me like, I've heard it.
On the radio?
Maybe. Definitely was in them big playlists.
Big playlist, bro. It's Kendrick Lamar. He gonna get in a caveat.
So it's Kendrick Lamar. He's gonna get on the radio too.
No, he's not. I'm just saying with some of his songs, he's not.
Not all. I'm not saying all of his songs are on the radio, but he's always gonna have a song on the radio from one of his albums.
No, he's not. What was on the radio on To Pimp a Butterfly besides what?
No, you can't say besides. That's what was on the radio. King Kunta
was on the radio.
All right. Yes.
King All Right was on the radio. All right. I can hear All Right.
But he had 2 hits off of this.
King Kunta was on the radio.
Yes.
It was on the radio.
That's the only way I know that song at first. I didn't listen to the album when it came out like that.
I don't remember that one being on the radio.
I do.
But when it comes to the Morales and Big Steppers, I don't know about any of them songs been on the radio.
Silent Hill with him and Kodak Black.
It was on the radio.
B, it's a huge song. Get these niggas love me like, get these
I never heard it.
Like,
I never heard it.
B, you gotta go. Okay, go listen to it. It might jog your memory.
I never heard it, bro. I listened to the first. Is it on the second disc?
Yes.
I never listened to the second disc.
Because you haven't listened to the whole album. Why you ain't listened to the whole album?
Because I don't care.
Why not? I thought you liked Kendrick.
I like him. I haven't listened to all Drake music albums.
Well, that's different though. I know.
How is it different?
I feel like you respect Kendrick a bit more than Drake.
I don't. I'm trying to tell you, I like Drake and I like Kendrick. I don't like neither or anymore.
You don't like neither or bodies of work more?
No, I'm just It's like, okay, I like Kendrick for this and I go to Drake for that.
Yeah,
I can't compare the two.
Everybody.
No, I'm just saying if Kendrick, I could compare Kendrick to J. Cole because how people put him, but I don't compare Drake to freaking Kendrick to me when it comes to discography. Because I go for Drake for this and I go with Kendrick for that. So I never compared them. So I like Drake for this and I like Kendrick for that. But I'm just saying with Kendrick being who he is, it's some songs that he put on I don't see him going, just because Kendrick on this song is on the radio. Only I know the one with him and SZA that was on that Black Panther, that was on the radio. Star, that what?
Going on Black Panther.
But yeah.
All the Stars, something like that?
All the Stars, yeah. But that's like more of like SZA on the hook.
And that's not really his song.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But like I said, every album he has, besides obviously Section 80.
So you saying songs on his last album charted?
Charted?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Charted? Yes. Charted?
Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar, you're right.
I'm trying to tell you, just because he doesn't necessarily aim for a radio sounding song, but a lot of the songs that are on the radio are accessible for the radio. It's not like a Drake where, okay, he's making a good song, like a good hook structure, good verse structure. He's not really as attentive to the lyrics compared to a Kendrick where, he can find some deep meaning within all of Kendrick's lyrics. Like, look at an album like Dang, full of radio songs.
Well, that's different. That was a whole different approach.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, each album, he has a song that can appeal to the radio.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's good. But this is the thing,
like,
though. Every rapper has something like that, but that don't mean they're going to make it to the radio, though. Kendrick always has one of those.
Well, I think, do you understand my point, though, right?
What?
About, like, what type of artist Nas is. You know what type of artist Kendrick is.
Yeah, but I think this is two different arguments because Nas, he's never been radio successful.
Well, he had a few songs, yeah.
Yeah, back then. But also, look who he was teamed up with to do those. Yeah. Kendrick could do something on his own and still make it to the radio.
What song?
All Right.
Was
we gonna be all right.
Yeah, I love that song. But I'm saying, like, if you look at his big songs, like if you compare it, like, it has Drake on it, it has Rihanna on it, it has...
those are huge songs, yes, but we're saying radio songs. Songs that are just on the radio? Yeah, those songs are...
But they're not playing like that. I'm talking about the one that's on the freaking, on the Morales and Big... I never heard that song.
I'm trying to look it up while we was talking.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Maybe I'm just going by, like, I know what type of artist Kendrick is. I know what type of artist Drake is. I know the history of Drake putting out tracks, like, he will respond to you with beef. Kendrick, we don't know no history from it. So I'm just saying, I'm just comparing, like, what the two artists does. That's my history. That's just how I do things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I'm open to being wrong. I could be wrong about the whole radio stuff.
So with Kendrick's N95, U.S. Billboard, it hit 3. U.S. Hot R&B and Hip Hop songs, it hit 2.
On hip hop.
And then Silent Hill, the one I was telling you with Kodak Black, chart history, it hit number 5 and number 7. Those are pretty high on Billboard. U.S. Hot R&B and U.S. Rhythmic and U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Yeah. Those are still high placements.
Yeah, but look at the categories.
But B. But yeah, like, see, I break the chart up.
No. But look, when I say chart, I'm talking about like the top music charts. Like that's it's categorized of like rhythm and hip hop. Like it's probably wasn't that much stuff out. It's Kendrick Lamar, of course. That's what I'm saying. But I'm like,
those songs
like big
still.
I'm like Drake can just put out a freaking song.
But that's Drake though. He's on a different.
That's
level.
what I'm saying. Like I'm like, it's certain things we know Drake do, and it's some things Kendrick don't do. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I was really trying to say. But maybe I kind of got lost into like the whole like other deep end of that. But yeah,
we got into a huge tangent.
Yeah.
Either way, you don't care, but you'll still listen to it.
Yeah, of course.
I do care. And I want to listen to it whenever it does come out. We're going to talk about it obviously on the podcast. But I got to say, I got to knock a point off for Kendrick not being as quick as he should be.
Yeah, I can't.
I got to knock not a whole point, half a point.
Kendrick don't even have a point in my eyes.
That's what I'm saying. But if he gets a point from the song,
he haven't put out a full song yet. I can't compare him to like.
He's never put out a full disc.
Yeah, I'm saying what Drake done. Drake put out a full song. To me right now is 1.5.
To me it's 2.0. But okay,
yeah, you can say 2. I just say 1 point because it was a troll. Like, you know, other than that, if he put out the other track, I might give him a 0.5 and he'll be at 3. Mm-hmm. But
0.5, he'll be at 3. You gonna give him a 1.5?
I'm saying I add an extra 0.5 if you put out the other one.
But
he'll put out the song, that's 1, that makes it 2.5, and I put out another 0.5, make it 3.
Wait, what would give him the actual 0.5?
The give it a 0.5 is he put out the other song that he said that have Kendrick like second guessing or something like that.
So he would have 2 points.
Right now he has 1, right?
1.5. You said
1.5, right? So he put out a full song, he get another 1, right?
Okay, he get another 1.
That's 2.5, right?
Okay, yes.
And then if it's the song that has that, I give him 1.5 for it.
Oh, so you saying if he puts out in total 3 songs with push-ups, not the tailor-made one, and 2 other songs?
No. Okay. Tailor-made is a 0.5.
Yes. 1.5.
No. And he has 1 with push-ups, giving what?
That's 1.5.
And then he put out another track.
He hasn't yet.
Look. He put out the other track that has the stuff that said he's gonna make him rethink. Gives him a 1.5. 3.
Oh, that's going to give him the 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said I give him an extra 0.5.
Wait, why you giving? See, that's the part that confused me. You kept saying I'm gonna give him the extra 0.5. I'm thinking I'm
gonna give it to him that half that I took away. I'll give it back to him.
Oh, okay.
I was like, bro, why you making me feel like I'm like, I don't know. I'm
like, stop mathing me.
Oh, my bad, bro. You know me, bro. Another tangent. Anyways.